LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, I've been meaning to do this video, man. I saw an interview where Fight Hype, they tried to interview Tank Davis and he walked away. And, man, I can't blame Tank Davis for walking away, man. Tank Davis, he literally visibly looked hurt, man. He looked visibly hurt. And dude just turned his head and walked away, man. And, these guys like Fight Hype and ES News, and some of these guys, you know what? One day, man, they're going to run up on the right fighter. They're going to say something. They're going to do something. And that right fighter going to beat them down, man. Because these guys, I see that these guys, they get into a lot of things with fighters, man. And they say the wrong things, man. At a certain point in time, there's got to be a level of respect that you show these fighters. And these guys, they want to call themselves professional media. And you're interviewing these fighters. Hell, I interview fighters. And, there are many fighters that I've interviewed in women's MMA that I don't agree with a lot of their point. I don't agree with a lot of what they stand for. But, at the end of the day, I respect them because they're giving me their time, man. They're giving me time. And, they are, really being respectful to me. And I think putting Tank Davis stuff out there, like saying that the boy, Floyd moved his mom into a house and got him a vehicle for $50,000. And it's like, okay, so you say all of that for what? You say all of that for what reason? For what reason did you do that? And then, put out there that Tank blow through his money and he begging Floyd for advances and like, what? Wait a minute. So all these fighters, right? All these fighters that do stupid stuff. Tank Davis, 23, he immature, man. This guy, he coming from a background. He never had no money. So he don't know what to do with money. He don't know what to do with it, man. Yeah, he got people around him telling him, hey, you ought to do this, you ought to do this. But, he's immature. The guy's 23 years old. He's 23 years old. The guy done had his hands on hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars probably. And it's like, okay, what do you think he's going to do? Like, people get this thing, and it's plenty of people that's done burned through money. Like, it's amazing how Fight Hype, they don't talk about Sergey Kovalev, alcohol problem. He had an alcohol problem, got a drinking problem. A very bad drinking problem. They don't talk about that. Okay? They barely talked about Tyson Fury's cocaine habit. And they definitely don't touch Oscar De La Hoya. No, all the stuff he done did, Oscar De La Hoya done been with a 14-year-old minor. They don't talk about that. But see, you want to come to the brother. You want to put his stuff out there. Okay, to try to make it seem like, he's some kind of charity case. And if I'm Tank Davis, yeah, I wouldn't interview with them. I would walk away. And Tank Davis, visibly, he looked hurt. And I'm going to tell you why he looked so hurt. Because, see, Floyd Mayweather and Fight Hype, they real tight. And you mean to say Floyd Mayweather wouldn't say anything if Ben Thompson talking about his biggest star, one of his biggest stars? See, Floyd Mayweather would have said something in a minute. But, see, I already know Floyd co-signed it. See, this whole thing, Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather, this relationship is going to end real soon. It's going to end. And I think Tank, when he's eligible to leave and get out his contract, I think Tank just going to go. And I think there are a lot of promoters that would love to have Tank. Like, and people are really getting on the kid for, out there training with Adrian Broner. I think Tank just needed to get away from that atmosphere. I mean, man, whenever I look into the TMT, the Mayweather gym, when I look in there, you don't really see you see people in there working out, but it's like you got all these people, man, just hanging around. And you got people everywhere. You got fighters trying to hit the heavy bag. You got people all around the heavy bag. You got people all everywhere. And these guys trying to train, get ready for fights. It's just, to me, the place is not a place conducive, man, for, what a young fighter trying to do. See, for somebody like Floyd, who disciplined and who actually can work out in front of crowds of people, and he liked that kind of thing, that works for Floyd. But see, what works for Floyd it don't work for all his fighters. And, Tank Davis needed to get away, man. And he got away. And to me, I think him going out there with Kevin Cunningham and training with Broner, I'm in the minority. I think it was a good thing. See, people saying, well, Broner poisoning Tank mind. Well, maybe, I don't know. But see, maybe, just maybe, okay, Tank Davis not as dumb as people think he is. The guy, he don't talk very well. The guy don't speak well. And I don't know, maybe he got a speech impediment or he really does have like some type of, I don't know. But I do know the guy not as dumb as as y'all think, okay? Not that dumb. I think he's catching on and wising up. Like, man, if I stay in this situation, bro, I'm never going to be a big-time star because Floyd is the type of guy, he going to talk over you, he going to talk through you, he going to talk for you. That's what he do. And I think Tank Davis kind of done had enough of that, man. I think physically he was already getting burned out, and this was before he even started talking to Broner. Like, this is, like, I think Tank Davis physically, he's burned out, man. He tired of it. And you got fighters in there, man. You got fighters in there that's just they average or they mediocre. You got Badu Jack, he's the outlier. Badu Jack is the outlier, and Badu Jack been putting in the time and the work. But you know what I always say about these guys? When you go over there, man, to Floyd Mayweather, and you deal with Floyd, when you go over there, it's like you have to, you know, take what's in your contract. See, Floyd will give you these lavish gifts. He'll do everything. But, you know, no, man. Because there was a guy over here, man. He pretty decent, man. And he said Floyd, you know, Mayweather was here in town actually looking at him. You know, I'm like, really? You know? Said, yeah, because, you know, Floyd thinking of signing him. And I told him, I said, look, man, it's a big opportunity. I said, but, bro, if you get the opportunity, man, don't take none of these lavish gifts that the man give you. Take what's in your contract, okay? If he put those things within your contract, then you take it, okay? If it's part of your deal. But if it's something extra on the side that he's throwing in, don't take that mess, because then you'll feel obligated, man. You'll feel obligated. And when you're obligated to something, then you're going to do something against your better wishes, against what your better judgment is. That's what you're going to do. Because, you know, Tank, yeah, he took it. And it's like, okay, now you got to hear about it. But why put the guy out there, man? See, you know, I'm telling y'all, man, these guys, these fight hypes, all these guys, they're going to keep on, man. They're going to keep on. They're going to run up on somebody. And the right fighter, man, going to spark them. The right fighter going to spark them. They're going to put these guys on the ground and beat them down. Because, see, these guys, man, sometimes they don't know when to quit. Tank Davis did it very respectfully, man. He walked off. He don't want to talk to you. I mean, I don't understand, you know? When these fighters don't want to talk to you, they don't want to talk to you. So I can see if it was for a good reason, you know? And Fight Hype, they deliberately put this stuff out there, man. They put it out there. And people say, yeah, but, you know, Fred Hawthorne did the same with Broner. No, actually, Fred Hawthorne, what he did was he tried to school Broner, man, on people. And you can't say Fred don't have none because Fred Hawthorne is a millionaire. He tried to school Broner, man. And Broner disrespected him, man. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I'm telling y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, if Fight Hype don't cut it out, man, and they keep trying to diss dude, and you know they're going to try to interview him again. And he just going to walk away. He's not going to interview with Fight Hype. I wouldn't do it. Anybody rolling, I wouldn't interview with him. For what? What for? And then if I see the camera, if I'm Tank, and if I see them, no interviews. If Fight Hype is over here, I'm not talking to anybody. And just walk away. And then, if y'all want to talk to me, y'all follow me over here, okay? Y'all come up, or, you know, wherever I'm staying, you come up there, y'all get exclusive interviews. No Fight Hype. I wouldn't do it. If they put me out like that, I wouldn't interview with Fight Hype. I wouldn't deal with them. I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't talk. If I see them there, I wouldn't talk. The only way they would have me on their camera is if, you know, I'm at a presser where, okay, I can't give a private interview. Or, you know, if, you know, they just happen to sneak up behind me. But if I see them dudes, come get you an exclusive interview. Come back to my hotel room. That's what need to happen, man. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, the guy, Tank Davis, he young and he immature, man. That's why he moving the way he moved, man. This guy ain't never had no real male role models that's looking out for him. He ain't had nobody. And I don't think Floyd Mayweather and Adrian Broner, I don't think they the right role models. I think Floyd Mayweather is somebody you want to be like, you want to get to his success level. But he's not the best role model, man. He's just not there. He's not a suitable role model because, you know, he's doing things. But then when his actions start to go, these fighters are seeing that, yo, this dude ain't doing what he said. Like, he got fighters in his gym, man, that's like upset. But they stay there because I guess, you know, it's still some benefit. They still get a paycheck. But it's like, you know, they're not fighting. And, you know, you got fighters there that been on interview, they visibly upset because they want to fight. But I think Tank Davis going to get up out of there, man. And I think a good place to go for Tank Davis, you know, he should go to Rock Nation. He should go and be mentored by Jay Prince and Andre Ward. I would. Those to me are the best mentors. They're going to help him. They're going to educate the brother. They're going to be positive role models. They're going to tell him how to invest his money. Like, it's the perfect scenario. Hope Tank hear this, man, and I hope, you know, he really go seek out Jay Prince and Andre Ward. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.